Hi everyone. So please stay tuned to find out what happens when a pastor and his or her congregation find out that I actually teach about sex. Yes, that taboo subject. Please stay tuned. And don't forget to subscribe. This is your girl, Chichoma 2000, Shangala Seshawela, the Tonga superhero I teach, and what is your superpower? So today we're talking about, yes, you heard it right, the birds and the bees, the sex talk. Yes, it angas, guys. Like, I don't know, angas was in teeny because, like, remember Angantuan, I don't have a child, and honestly, if I were to say like I'm talking to someone's child about sex, I would not know where to begin. And which is why the Department of Education was smart enough to think of that, of us, of me, of a person like me who is a whole entire semi-adult, doesn't have a child, is not responsible for bringing any human into this world, and yet is in charge of like 45 plus number of children per 55 minute. Okay, don't make me do maths. I'm not I am not good at maths. But all I was saying is that I am in charge of other people's children, and I don't have my own child. So this is like my first batch of responsibility, and I don't even know if I'm ready. So there came a time we were supposed to teach Nani 6 exactly. So they took us to a 3-day hotel stay conference. It was so nice, guys. Like, you will not believe it. It was so nice. But I had fun. So but I learned a lot. I'm on vacation. Look at upstairs. It's the hotel things. Watch me get lost looking for my number. I don't know whom's the other girls. Ooh, there it is. 35 for once in my life. I did not get lost. So there's 35, 3501, 3502, 3503. But now we just need to find the entrance. I don't know, maybe there's a code or something that I need to open the door. So let's find the door. There is no door here. 3501. Thank you. But where is the door? 3501. Ah, 3503. Where the hell is 3502? Like around. Guys, I'm rounding. I am rounding an entire building. Here's 3502. Finally. Oh my gosh. 3502. We literally ate our hearts out. Like, everything was just there, guys. So Ruby, guys, but guess what? Your girl who never majored in LO is teaching LO, and it's supposed to do what? The sex talk. And angas mtini ngoba ngikuleyo situation I'm supposed to teach it. No, guys, like angazi ngifundisi LO ne, like nanoma nyahamba ngifunda le events. When I registered for all my majors na yonke, like I never thought of it, because all I thought about was izongifuna ukuthi exercise abantwana, and uyangibona mina in things it's food. I'm a food person. I like eating. So just imagine like ngiyagijima lapha nabantwana and everything. Like, no. That is why I never chose it. And my majors that I chose because, yeah, that's a story for another day. I have to teach what? The sex talk to the kids. Where? High school. I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I'm actually a high school teacher. So yeah, Yeah, one of them think that question. A lot of people think about it. They're like, so when high school, how do you survive? I'm like, because honestly, it's job. You have to do it. Each job. You can't just say, no, oh my god, I studied for this for 4 years. Now that I'm young, I want to start. I'm just gonna quit at home and like I'll figure it out. No, you will figure it out while you're in there doing it. And honestly, I enjoy it. Like, I won't lie. It's crazy and it's never the same every day because you are dealing with teenagers and teenagers are hormonal. I teach in high school and the kids are like taller than me and I always have to look up when I speak to them. So imagine and that time I am this short. Chop. What's happened? At the conference, they taught us how to actually teach about sex to the relevant grades and grade specifically, because you can't talk about sex to a child who's in grade 7 the same way you would talk about sex to a child who's in grade 12. And also the reason behind schools having to send teachers to these training camps for these workshops so that they can be able to teach kids about these things is because kids able to say mom, dad, uncle, or teacher Spanbani, my uncle Spanbani is doing this to me. They are touching me in my private area. What is your private area? My vagina, my penis, so that the child can be able to testify in court and be able to hold up some sort of witness reliability. Yeah, those lawyer terms things. That's how they explained it to us, and it made sense. I mean, a child is one of the most vulnerable people in the world, and these people need to be able to communicate their fears and communicate what happens to them in order for us to be able to help them. And if they're better equipped and they're taught about these things, and most importantly, this is not teaching children to go have sex. This is how to have sex. No, we are not teaching the Kama Sutra here. We're actually emphasizing most of all abstinence. Abstain. That is the safest type of sex. Abstaining. You won't catch any disease. You won't catch any STD. You won't catch nothing. You are safe when you are abstaining. But, and it happens, there are kids out there who are already active. What we can do for those kids is teach them how to protect themselves. How do we do that? We teach them how to condomize and ask for help. We help them analyze their risky behaviors. So I had a lesson. I'm going to show you the video. I had a lesson where I was teaching I don't even remember what grade it was. Maybe I'll remember by listening to the video. But with that grade, we were looking at our goals.
Our goals on our health, our friends, our school, and our family. We are planning our futures basically.
So it was a long weekend. Begumnandi. My adult friends. It was the weekend. I was taking a break. I was not responsible for anybody's child for an entire weekend. But then when I came back, guess what? I walk into my class. And that time being in that class last year. Class this year. And there are a lot of weird things that have happened with my class that I'm like, witchcraft. Ndibuloi, ndibutagachi, witchcraft. Because I don't know. the number of things that have happened. Then I walk into my class Monday morning, and guess what? The posters are down. Somebody took down the posters, and guess what? I put 2 and 2 together and I get 4, and I find out to realize that yesterday was Sunday, which means the people that go to church in our school were using my class as one of their church sessions, which meant what? They saw all the sex things that the kids wrote about on their posters and their goals of like, I'm abstaining, oh my god, I'm sorry for having sex, oh my god, sex. And then the next thing they were like, the devil, and they took them down. That's what I'm thinking. But anyway, I'm like so shocked. I'm like, what? But why? It was just like some kids even lie. It could have been lies, and you took it down. It was the kids' work. They wrote with ink, and then you took it down. Why? To this day, I haven't found out the truth as to who really took down my posters. Even though it points to the church, because when I got there, the chairs were all arranged, you know, like in those rows, there's like in the middle there's like an aisle, which shows that this was where, yeah, that's how I got my 1 + 1 is 2. But it was never confirmed, so I'm just going to say allegedly church people. Anyway, that is what happened to when they found out that I teach about sex, and it's not actually teaching about sex. We are just trying to emphasize to the kids that you can choose to not have it. It is not for you to rush into. It needs you to be mentally stable. This thing, you can't just go in there and you are young and you are impressionable and you're going into having sex. No. Does not work that way, and that is not what we are teaching you. So I hope that when parents find out that this is what we're actually doing, they won't come back into my class and tear down my posters, because my kids work hard to do those things. So please don't make them redo them, because I will tell them to redo them, because I'll be telling them, Bego mamako, or your aunt or whoever from your street who took down my posters, so you are gonna pay by rewriting it again. So when the government decided to go into this venture of actually teaching kids to be responsible, it was actually trying to curb the rise in teenage pregnancy. If you know that you have an option to not indulge and have sex, and you have an option to condomize, to protect yourself, to go and get an injection or get a tablet or whatever, and know that you also have a right to have an abortion, it is your choice. You have the choices. You have the ability to go do it. That is what they're trying to teach the kids, so that the kids are more aware of their options, because they get themselves into trouble, and then the next thing, what? They're stuck. They don't know what to do. If they had known all their options, they could have had different outcomes to their lives. But they never had the options. They never knew that the options existed. But now they know. And I don't see what the big deal is. What is the big deal? Until next time, it's me, teacher Mama 2000, Ishangani Lasishawela, your Tonga superhero. I teach what is your superpower. So please let me know what you thought. Subscribe, like, and let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the comment section. Peace.